One of the most unforgettable incidents from my hostel days happened on a Wednesday, a day I always looked forward to. My hostel had a weekly food calendar that we all memorized like an exam timetable. Monday mornings were dosas, Tuesday snacks were samosa and cupcakes, Thursdays were pasta, Sunday it was chicken biryani, and guess what? Wednesday was my favorite fish day. Coming from Sri Lanka, where fish was part of everyday life. It wasn't, do we have fish today? But it was always, what kind of fish are we eating today? Wednesday dinners at the hostel made me feel a bit like home. The only day we avoid fish back then was actually Friday. As it was a puja day at home, that day we all will sulk and still eat veg food. That discipline aside, fish was daily ritual. So naturally, I would wait for this day with a special kind of excitement. On one of those Wednesdays, I was coming from sports practice, which meant I missed the usual dormitory updates. The routine of sports kids in hostel was totally different. While others have study hours from 5 to 8, you get to go, have your sports time, come back, take bath at your own time, maybe take a little rest, a little bit of chit chat with your sports buddies, and then come back exactly before the bell rings. Only sports people had that privilege of walking into the dining area at any time because we have the excuse of I just worked out so much and I'm so dying with hunger. I had this lazy shower and took my own time, walked into the dining hall that day, and to my notice, the entire dining area was looking so different. Something was odd. The place was nearly empty. Usually, when there's special food, especially fish or chicken, the crowd lines up in advance. But this time, I was able to grab my plate so easy. There was no queue. And Arulanna, oh yeah, wait, I need to tell about Arulanna. When you live in a hostel, people like dorm wardens, housekeeping people, or the staffs who work in kitchen, or staffs who serve you food, the person who cleans the washroom, these people become a crucial part of your hostel life. One such person was Arulanna, who was serving food at the hostel mess. If I'm so hungry and one plate of fish is for each person, if I just please him a little with smile, he'll understand and just give me an extra piece. He's that kind. He understands everybody's emotion. All the rules apart, Arulanna was so special that he could understand that somebody is not feeling good, somebody is extra hungry, somebody is missing their parents. He would see our face and then immediately understand what mood we are in. That day, Arulanna generously served the meal and asked me, do you want more? I was puzzled. I asked him, என்னாச்சு இன்னைக்கு யாருமே இல்லையா? That's when he looked at me and said, உனக்கு தெரியாதா மும்பைல பாம் பிளாஸ்ட் ஆயிருக்கு. In the hostel mess, every corner had a TV playing. Usually, it is the news updates. But sometimes, when the head warden is not around, we used to change channels and enjoy some nice Indian music. I had a close watch of the news, what was going on, and then I realized there was a bomb blast in Mumbai. I started seeing my friends from far. They're all having very weird faces. Some are even crying. Since I was in the sports practice till now, I totally missed all the buzz. But here's the thing, a bomb blast wasn't shocking news to me. I had grown up with it. In Sri Lanka, especially during my time in Colombo, we are so used to it. I still remember a major incident happened in Jaffna. A bomb was planted in school and many children lost their lives. We all knew what would follow. Naturally, top schools in Colombo were targeted, and the army came to our school and trained us all how to escape bomb blast, what is the position you have to take, and how to minimize injuries, how to escape. So many things. We all had this smile and we all had fun while getting trained. Can you believe it? We were mentally prepared actually. And yet, despite of knowing there might be a blast in any of these schools, our parents actually sent us to school every day because that was our life. If you're lucky, you're back. If you're not, you don't. Simple. So when I saw the news, I felt nothing unusual, but seeing my friends cry and sulking, I was confused. Some were genuinely devastated. I didn't know how to say or act or react, so I did what I could. I quietly continued eating my fish. Yes, that sounds crude, but hostel life toughens you. Survival instincts take over. And that fish, it was just too tempting. After finished eating, I went to my friend who was crying uncontrollably and gently asked, "Did you lose anyone close?" She said no. My next question was, then why are you crying? And she looked at me top to bottom and said, "You're so heartless. Do you understand so many people lost their lives, Kirti?" I was so confused. If no one she knew had died, why was she crying so much? There was a huge gap. There was something that was missing. I went up quietly to the dorm. First person I saw when I entered was my bestie, Pratiksha. I asked her, "Why is everyone crying like this as though they lost their family members?" And she told me, "Kirti, it's not about personal losses, it's about the country, it's about patriotism. People here cry when something like this happens because it's our nation." And that shook me because that was the first time I understood how different our worlds were. For some who had grown up in survival mindset where bomb blast was just another Tuesday, it didn't even strike me people would cry for their country. That's when I realized while all human life is valuable, our ability to emotionally respond to things is deeply shaped by our environment that we grow up with. That day, I was seen as a heartless girl who is really wandering around thinking why people are crying for this small thing. But over time, people understood. But that is a kind of mindset that I grew up with, and I still find tough in situations like this how to react. Thanks to the land that I was born.